What is a proof in Smartsheet? Well, if you have that question, then you've come to the right place, because today I'm going to be walking you through exactly what a proof and proofing is in Smartsheet, while giving you some tips and suggestions along the way. So I was recently asked this question, and I'm fully aware it's a relatively new piece of functionality. So what I've just quickly done here is I've just created a sheet with some information about this functionality, and then I'm going to be walking you through it just so you can get an understanding of how it kind of works. So first and foremost, what is a proof? Well, imagine it as content collaboration functionality. In other words, a proof is essentially functionality within Smartsheet that enables users to review and approve content that has been uploaded into Smartsheet. So it allows them to comment and annotate for further revisions and edits. So the file types that can be uploaded are images, videos, documents, and PDFs. So as an example, you could put in Excel files, or PNG or JPEG images as well. You can upload those. And at the end here, I've just mentioned that you can upload proofs to the sheet level or on a row level. So there's two kind of areas to do it, and I'm going to walk you through each one now. So firstly, I'll show you the sheet level. So when I say upload, it would be the individual who owns the sheet. So as you can see here, I'm in a grid or a Smartsheet, and this is where proofs are used in Smartsheet, okay? So if I wanted to add a proof, say I'm the owner of this particular sheet, or maybe even I'm a viewer and want to see what kind of proofs have been added, then you can navigate, so load up the sheet and then navigate to the proofs section on the right hand side in this panel here. And if you click it, you'll have the option to, so at this stage we can upload the proof. At the moment there isn't one here. So that's the kind of main area that you can either upload or navigate to existing proofs on the sheet level. So if I just uncheck that again, you'll see this pops up. So here's the row one, we can create a proof and we can link to a file. So that's one area. The second area is, let me just close that off for you. This area, you'll notice it kind of appears as the third option in this kind of initial column, if you like. And this gives you the ability to add a proof. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to now add a proof, and to give you an example of how it works and what you can expect once that's been done. So I want to add an image. So all I need to do here is I can either drag it and drop it, or I can upload, press the upload button, and that will enable me to choose it from my local computer. So it all begins with uploading the document. So I'm now going to do that, and I've prepared something ahead of time. We are going to criticize, maybe it's a bit strong. We are going to talk about my thumbnail for this video. So I've uploaded this thumbnail. You can see the image, and at this point, we can see that there are the abilities to, comment with a pin. We can comment on an area. So this is in from the perspective now of the reviewer. Okay, so I've just uploaded this. Maybe I've got the wrong persona at the moment. What I could then do, let's just say I've just uploaded it. Sorry, take a step back. What I could now do is I could comment with other users and be like at, and then that user at, John, at whoever they are, Jill. Please, can you review my thumbnail? Can you give me some feedback? Is it what we're looking for? Would you make any changes? What do you think? Can we publish it? Are there any errors, etc.? I could put a comment in here to that user. They will then be notified that this proof has been added to Smartsheet. Okay, they'll get an email, and the other way of doing it is you can invite them via this button at the top here, and this is when you put in their Smartsheet user account or their name or even an email address. We can put a subject, please review this new proof, and then I can put a message in here, a little bit more advanced maybe, or not advanced, a little bit more context. You could say something like, I want you to look at this thumbnail, as I just mentioned earlier. Please criticize it. What do I need to do? What do I need to change, etc. And then you can also allow the reviewer to download the file. You'd hit send, then they would see that email I was referring to. Or you can comment here, and then they can open this up, and then basically that individual can then start doing these things, as I was mentioning before. They can comment with a pin, they can comment on an area. So as an example, they could be like, I don't know, don't like the glasses. I mean, I like them personally. They could say something like that, they could say something like, this needs to be bigger. And they can type it in here. And that way, I, as the sheet owner, am going to receive these comments and I can actually see what people are thinking. So it's an annotation functionality. It just enables us to get some information, some feedback essentially, but do it all within Smartsheet. You can comment with an arrow, so you could be something like move this, wrong way around, not move him, move this. I don't like this here. You could put a little smiley face, emoji, etc. So you get all the, all these different functionalities. If it's a video as well, one thing that's really, really good with the video is, say it's a 30-second video, they could make a comment after 15 seconds, and when the video gets to 15 seconds, that comment will then appear. So it's kind of obvious where they're commenting and where the changes maybe kind of need to be made. So yeah, it's really, really good for just getting feedback on different items, whether it's a picture, a video, PDF, etc. And one other thing I just want to quickly mention at this stage, you can add attachments here. It's all about the app mention functionality to get people to contribute here as well. Make sure you kind of share it. One other thing I'm going to mention before I finish is you can do versions as well. So this is version 1. What I could then do is collect the feedback. I could then go ahead and make the changes, and then I can upload a second version, all while retaining the first version. So we could see the progress. We could revert back to version 1 if that's required, but there's an audit trail. So, it's not replaced, it's not lost, and you can look back at all old comments. So it's just a really good collaboration functionality that's kind of good for getting kind of feedback. So I hope this video is useful. I hope you now understand what a proof is in Smartsheet, how to use it and how it works. If I've missed anything out, please drop a comment down below and I'll answer those questions. And I can elaborate further and maybe even record another video as well. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you head over to the channel, I've got countless videos on Smartsheet training. I think I've got over 90 at time of recording. So if you want to learn more about this platform and little things like proofing and all the other functionality, then do subscribe and you can find that out and check out that playlist as well. So with all that said, I hope you have an excellent day.